vegan and a vegetarian are jumping off a cliff to see who will hit the bottom first. Who wins?
I don't know.
Who wins?
Society.
We weren't expecting that.
Asking my Nigerian boyfriend if he would die for me.
I have a question for you.
All right.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you take a bullet for me?
Hell no.
Like, would you die for me?
Crack is cheap.
You said what?
Why would I take a bullet for you?
Wait, so you don't love me in that?
So me, I'll die and you'll be alive. What are you gonna be doing alive? I want to know. Ha! Yeah, we don't die. You dey shop like travel, go to club.
Wait.
Carry another guy with it.
So,
I don't die.
so you wouldn't die for me because you think I'm gonna be enjoying?
Yeah, you'll be enjoying with another man.
If your man's brother tried to would you tell your man?
Depends if the brother was hot.
What if the brother was hotter than your man?
I'd probably do it.
Nasty bitch.
You would him?
Yeah, I definitely have like a guilty conscience, so I'm sure I'd feel bad about it afterwards. But if I found the brother more attractive, then...
What if you and your man were together for like 2 years? Would you still do it?
I don't know. I mean, I would probably at least want to. But if I feel like I want to...
Emotional, damn it!
Look like a fling.
Yeah.
You would have wifed me for life.
I don't know. You look kind of mad still.
Quincy, it's Friday. You know what that means? We're going to the strip club! Woo-hoo! Yeah, that's right, buddy! I'm just kidding. We're going to the vet.
Oh, I'm beating your ass.
I think this is something men really underestimate when they're picking a partner. They look for whoever they like and they think that they can change a woman, and they think if they treat a woman well, if you court her correctly, she's all yours. But I always say your competition is her childhood. If she had a chaotic childhood, you can give her and offer her the most stability there is to be found, but she will reject it. She will seek chaos and she will glorify chemistry. Whereas if you choose somebody who's had a stable upbringing, lots of love, when you give her love, she reciprocates it. But when you give it to somebody who's come from a broken home and a broken background, when you give her love, she then sabotages it.
Here's a list of things my husband will not let me do because he's trying to protect me. 1, he will not let me stop on the side of the road to help somebody if he's not in the car with me to discern if that's a safe situation or not. 2, he will not let me pump gas at night if I'm alone. No. Either he's gonna pump gas or I need to wait till the next morning, or I should have got it earlier in the day. Lots of creepy stuff happened at the gas station at night. 3, he will not let me wear leggings outside the house if my butt is not covered. He does not want me to be the object of another man's lust. 4, my husband will not let me work for somebody else. Now, I used to work for somebody else, but then he saw how the workplace was negatively affecting me, and then we had kids. He saw how beneficial it was to have the kids at home doing homeschool, learning at their own pace versus inside of a public school system, and the kids don't have to leave my sight so that they will not be abused or molested by a daycare worker or a soccer coach. 5, my husband will not let me spend too much time working on our business at home if it starts to take away from me taking care of the kids or me taking care of the home, because the kids and the home are way more important than any business ever could be. Does it sound like I'm in a controlling marriage? Nope. I am safe here. Please do not take me away from here. Thank you.
That boy is good.
In the most memorable time period of your life?
Being married to my wife for 51 years. I'll never forget her. We were a perfect couple and enjoyed each day together. And when I lost her, I lost my life. So I'm just existing now till I go and join her. And I'm 93 years old, so I don't have much time left, I'm sure. But if you're lucky, you'll find a woman like I did who will never argue, never fight, never do anything against you, and she'll love you and you'll love her the rest of your life too. It's all you can ask for is a good partner.
What words of advice would you give a kid in his 20s?
I would say you're just at the right age to go out in the world and be your own boss. You'll never get really ahead working for someone else. So I would advise you to save what you can and find an industry or a activity that you really enjoy. Follow follow that path and you'll be successful. It's all you can ask for is a good partner. And I didn't get married till I was 38 and she was 43. So we were a close couple. Every way we were close. And her name was Phyllis. So it was Phyllis and Dick everywhere we went.
What do you remember about Phyllis?
I remember how she would light up a room when she walked in, and everybody loved to talk to her and share things with her, and she did the same back to them, and she just never had an enemy in the world. She was always loved, and she had a beautiful life, and I was lucky to share it with her.
You believe in the afterlife?
I believe in a God who will take care of us in life or in death. Some people believe in afterlife and want to come back as a dog or a fish or something. I don't. I hope he'll take good care of me when I go.
What's something that you did in your life that you never expected that you would do when you were younger?
Now that's a hard one. I can't remember ever dreaming of having something ahead, but rather just hoping day by day that it would be worthwhile and enjoyable, and it was. But as far as having a real tremendous goal, I kind of lived day to day. I can't say I had a real dying wish to do something.
What advice would you give to the younger generations?
To search for peace in the world. Somewhere out there, there's got to be a leader, which we desperately need in this country, who can gather the entire world and the countries involved into a peaceful, friendly relationship. There's no good end coming if the big countries are led by dictators who are only looking out for themselves and don't have any consideration for the people that live in their countries.
How many children did you have?
I have 3 sons from my wife's previous husband. He died of a heart attack at 37 years old, so he left 3 beautiful boys and Phyllis, and I was fortunate enough to become their father for the rest of their lives.
So you took over as the father position after the first husband passed?
I joined the 4 of them, and we had a family of 5. We were together for 51 years. Now I still have the 3 boys, but they're spread out over the West Coast, so I enjoyed them while I had them. And now I don't see them that often, but I still enjoy them when I talk to them.
Never had a kid of your own?
I never, fortunately, because I was single in my younger days. I was just waiting for the right woman, and I finally found her with Phyllis. No regrets.
Sounds like Phyllis was a wonderful woman, man.
She surely was. I hope she enjoyed life as well as I did as a pair.